This week, Defense Secretary Leon Panetta shocked some when he lifted the military's ban on women in combat positions. The announcement brought quite a reaction in Washington, but what do some of our female vets think of this decision? Here for a fair and balanced debate, 20-year veteran of the Marine Corps, Gunnery Sergeant Jessie Jane Duff, and Army veteran and former congressional candidate Donna McAleer. Ladies, thanks so much for being here.
Good morning.
Sergeant
Good morning.
Duff, I want to start with you. As we said, you were a sergeant, a Marine Corps Gunnery Sergeant. Yet you don't like this plan. Why not?
Well, first of all, it's completely irresponsible. We have no data that shows the long-sustaining damage that is going on with women's bodies as it is. 40% of our women dropped out of OCS, Officer Candidate School, in 2011 alone. Women have higher rates of hip fractures, spinal compression. They have long-term disability with their muscles depreciating. What will happen is, even if women could qualify and get into this, are we setting them up for a short-term career? It is irresponsible without any studies to see the long-term ramifications on women that this is even possible.
Officer McAleer, what do you think?
Well, I think this is a most welcome decision. This is a decision that was proffered and endorsed by the military. This is not a group of social scientists or politicians. It's the military making a decision about its readiness, its recruitment, and its retention. This is about giving soldiers and giving commanders the opportunity to put the best soldier in the job. Now women will be afforded the opportunity to compete for these jobs. Numerous studies have shown that it is really combat command experience at all levels, from squad leader level on through the division, that lead to opportunities for promotion and that put sharp minds at the decision-making table of strategic decision-making and national security.
And to your point, let me read what General Martin Dempsey, chair of the Joint Chiefs, has said about standards with women. If we do decide that a particular standard is so high that a woman couldn't make it, the burden is now on the service to come back and explain to the Secretary, why is it that high? Does it really have to be that high? Sergeant Duff, I know that worries you, that could
absolutely
mean lowering standards.
Why are we modifying combat-proven standards? Why would we modify something that has already been proven in combat? This is not about equal opportunity. The Marine Corps, by the way, has never been an equal opportunity employer. You're overweight, you can't join. You're too tall, you can't fly a plane. Women need to recognize, if they want their gender never to be considered ever again, that they need to have all women 18 to 25 years old register for the draft like males do currently legally. So essentially, we're trying to have our cake and eat it too.
Officer McAleer,
I have to differ.
Let me get Officer McAleer's word on this. Do you think it means lowering standards?
It doesn't mean lowering standards at all. It means looking at job-based and occupational standards. What is required for that job? There is nobody proffering a lowering of the standards. Everybody who has been promoting this is about performance to a job-based standard. What are those occupational requirements? Yep. What is the physical strength, the mental stamina? We do have a database of 12 years of more than 230,000 women who have fought alongside men in Iraq and Afghanistan.
All right.
And 2 million plus soldiers serving side by side.
Got it. On that note, Donna McAleer, Jessie Jane Duff, thanks so much for the debate. It's an interesting one, and we'll see what happens, obviously, in the next years about this. Thank you.
Thank you.
Coming up, 1 out of every 3 dogs